Hey, Dave here. I'm going to make some General Tso Chicken. This is a little bit different than what you would typically get at your local Chinese restaurant. It's not going to be heavily battered. The sauce also isn't going to be as sweet as what you would typically get. I'm going to do this in two parts. One part for the sauce, one part for the chicken. For the sauce, you'll need the following. 1 tablespoon minced fresh ginger, 1 tablespoon minced fresh garlic, half a cup of chicken broth, I'm just using some broth powder, 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of Chinese chili oil, alternatively 1 tablespoon of sriracha, 4 tablespoons of light brown sugar, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Combine the broth, soy sauce, vinegar, and sugar together. 1 tablespoon light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon dark soy sauce, 1 teaspoon rice vinegar, 4 tablespoons of light brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, about 1 tablespoon each minced ginger and minced garlic. First, let's smash these up. Thinly slice the ginger and mince. Add your minced ginger and garlic to a small saucepan, along with a nice tablespoon of chili oil. To start your General Tso sauce, put your minced ginger and garlic along with your chili oil in a small saucepan. Put it on low heat. Heat up your garlic and oil until it's sizzling and it gets nice and fragrant. Really only needs to sizzle 2-3 minutes. Just get it nice and hot and bubbling. Once your oil's been cooking for a couple minutes, mix up your sauce. You want to make sure the cornstarch is nice and dissolved. Just pour this in. This will take a few minutes to get hot, start simmering, and then thicken up. As it's cooking, you'll notice the color will darken. It's starting to thicken up. Alright, this looks thick enough to me, so I'm going to set it off to the side for now, just so you can see what this looks like. Secondly, for the General Tso Chicken, we're going to need these ingredients. Chicken thighs, not breasts. Thighs are a dark meat, they're fattier, they're more difficult to overcook, they have more flavor. Half teaspoon light soy sauce, half teaspoon dark soy sauce, half teaspoon Shaoxing wine, half teaspoon sesame oil, ground white pepper or ground black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon in total. Cornstarch, 2 or 3 tablespoons, all-purpose flour, 2 or 3 tablespoons, a couple cups of oil for frying. I'm going to use some peanut oil. If you don't have peanut oil, you can use another neutral oil with a high smoke point that's suitable for frying. First, you're going to want to trim a little bit of the fat off of your thighs. You don't need to get every last bit, just some of it. I just don't like real fatty bits in my chicken. We're just going to want to chop this up into bite-sized pieces. I typically like to make my pieces a bit smaller. I like nice little crispy pieces. Add your chicken to a bowl. 1 teaspoon light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon Shaoxing wine, half teaspoon dark soy sauce, 1 teaspoon sesame oil, fresh ground black pepper or white pepper. I'm going to use a little of both. And a little sprinkle of MSG, maybe 1/8 teaspoon. Give that a nice stir. You want to try to mix this up until the chicken absorbs all of the liquid. So the chicken's absorbed most of the liquid. If I pull this back, there's no puddle of liquid. It's pretty much all either on the chicken or in the chicken. Now we're ready to add our cornstarch and all-purpose flour for our breading. Try to add equal portions of cornstarch and all-purpose flour. You'll probably have to add this in increments, 1 or 2 tablespoons at a time. Give things a really good mix. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. You just need to mix this up until your chicken is fully coated. Your chicken pieces should separate. If some of them are sticking together and not separating, you can separate those by hand. You want your chicken to be dry. That looks perfect. They're breaded well, the pieces are dry, they're all separated. This is ready for frying. You want to get your wok heating up on medium-low heat. Add about 2 cups of oil for frying. Let your oil come up to temperature. You'll know it's ready when you dip a piece of chicken in and it starts frying. Feels nice and hot, so let's test it. So I'm going to start dropping my chicken in. My oil's foaming up. I'm probably just going to have to toss this oil. Get about half your chicken added in. Give your chicken a good stir. You want to make sure nothing's sticking together and clumping up. Let your chicken fry for 3 to 4 minutes, then pull it out. Once your chicken is nice and brown like this, you're good to pull it out. Throw it in my bowl. So there's the first batch of chicken. Sounds crispy. So you can hear that. It sounds crispy, sounds good, but it's not. We're going to fry up all our chicken. Then we're going to turn up the temperature on the oil and give it another quick fry for 1 or 2 minutes. Second batch of chicken. Alright, this is from the second batch of chicken. This is looking pretty good. I'm going to pull it out. Now that all of the chicken's fried, we're going to turn up the temperature just a little bit. Give the oil a minute or 2 to get hot. Then we're going to give the chicken a nice second fry so that it gets very crispy. The oil's been heating up at a little bit higher temperature. I'm going to add all of my chicken in and give it a second fry. Really only needs to fry for 1, maybe 2 minutes. It's been frying for a little over a minute. I think it looks good. I'll pull it out. There's the chicken after its second fry. Now you need to dump the oil out of your wok. Once you've emptied your oil, try to wipe out some of the excess oil. Once you've got your wok cleaned out, turn it back on medium-low. Add your General Tso sauce. We want to get this heated back up. Once you've got your sauce all heated back up and bubbling like this, add your chicken back in and mix it in quick. So here's the General Tso, all sauced up, ready for plating. So here it is, plated, ready to eat. Got our fried rice, spicy broccoli, and of course, General Tso chicken. So let's give this all a taste. I don't know if you can hear it, but this chicken is nice and crispy. Frying it twice is really essential to get it really crispy. Even after it's had sauce on it, it's been sitting here a couple minutes, still pretty crispy. With the garlic, the ginger, the chili oil, has a good amount of heat, really good flavor, spicy, not too sweet. This is just a really good General Tso sauce, really good General Tso chicken. I think it's better than what I've gotten at any of my local Chinese places. This is good stuff. Overall, this was a grand success, and you can do it too. I'll link below some of the ingredients and equipment that I've used. I'll try to put in links to the 3 separate videos so you can make the rice, broccoli, and the General Tso. You can have food just as good as what you would get going somewhere, paying 20 bucks for, at home, cheaper. So give it a shot. Even try just one of them, see how it goes. Might take a little bit of practice. Things always take some practice, but it's well worth the effort. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, like and subscribe. See ya!